Alright guys, Connor checking in here, and I'm making a video on the most common topic that you'll hear from a newcomer at the gym or even an advanced lifter, just anybody at the gym, boys and girls both. And these questions, you've probably heard of them, are: what type of protein do you take? How many grams of protein are in your scoop of whey? Is it soy protein? If you want real size, you'll take a mass gainer. Is it leucine? Protein, 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 protein. Alright guys, let's get kind of serious now. Those are definitely crazy questions that you hear all the time at the gym, and I'm going to answer all those questions in my video today because actually a lot of people don't know the real answer to these questions. Alright, today, so I'm using my example, the protein I've been taking the past few months, and that is Gold Standard Optimum Nutrition Whey chocolate. And it really doesn't matter on the actual brand of protein that you have, as long as you know the first 3 ingredients. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip here when shopping for your protein. So when you are shopping for your protein, you want to take a look at the ingredients. You're going to want to take a look at all the ingredients in there. I don't know if you guys can see that exactly, but if in the first 3 ingredients there's any type of soy protein in there, do not buy it. The reason behind this is because soy actually helps lower testosterone in men. And you know what testosterone does? Testosterone helps you get those gains you want. So if you have soy, too much soy, you're definitely going to be killing those gains that you've been working for in the gym. Next is, what do you put in your protein? Do you use it with milk, or do you use it with water, or do you just eat it plain? It really doesn't matter. It really depends on your actual diet and what your goal is. If you need to help gain weight, get some extra calories in there, use some milk. And if you need to keep it a little bit stricter and have less calories, just drink the protein with water. And I've actually even heard people of eating protein without any water or any milk of any sort. Yeah, dude, I just eat my protein without water and without milk. It tastes delicious. So now that we're kind of, on the nutrition part of the protein, so I'm going to tell you what's the difference between this, a mass gainer, and this, just Gold Standard Whey. So, out of the two, the mass gainer has a tremendous amount of calories in it, and it only has, this one right here, only has 50 grams of protein, and it has 1,250 calories. If you're a person that has a hard time gaining weight, that is definitely the type of protein to use. And it helps you get a few extra calories in there instead of eating just a tremendous amount of food. It's a quick way to down some food. And if you're just a guy like me who puts on weight pretty easy and you have a hard time, losing weight, just stick with something simple, like just Gold Standard Whey, or anything, just regular whey protein that has lower amount of calories. And if you're really strict on your actual protein intake with the calorie intake, you want to actually use whey protein isolate. I am telling you, it's not going to taste as good as either one of these because it literally is just straight protein. There's like virtually no carbs and no fats, and it's a pretty bad taste, but it gets the job done with your nutrition goals. Now let's talk about taste. So you kind of actually get what you pay for. You kind of I've noticed that higher priced proteins normally do taste better, but that's not always the case. Always take samples if you can. Whenever you buy something online, it always comes with samples of other proteins, and it's definitely a good way to choose what your next tub you're going to get is. And something you really have to pay attention to when you're buying protein is that you have to look at the calorie content on the back, because if it actually has 10 carbs per scoop, it's going to taste pretty darn good, because those 10 carbs go a long way opposed to a protein having 0 carbs like protein isolate, or just 4 carbs, because those extra 6 carbs makes the world. It literally makes it taste so much better. It gives it that real chocolate taste opposed to having that artificially sweet chocolate taste. Let's talk about price with this stuff. Let's talk about price with this powdered gold right here. So the pricing on this stuff, please, 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 I don't care if it's raining bills for you or raining pennies. Please do not buy your protein from vitamin shops or GNC. Please do not do that. I don't care what kind of deal they say they're giving you. Look online. Look online and make sure you do your research online. There are plenty of online supplement dealers or sell supplements of all kinds that give you crazy deals, and they also throw in free other stuff. They offer in free pre-workout, free amino acids, free BCAAs, for so many different free things. Please go to those websites, do your research, and you don't have to buy your protein right away. Do your research and wait for a time, because I got this on sale. I got this on sale for like $30, opposed to it being like $75 at a store around me. So please make sure that you do your research and try to hold off on buying your protein from your local dealers. I know some of you guys right now are saying that, protein, regardless of where I get it, is too expensive. I can't afford it. You're actually kind of wrong. I hate to break the news to you, but if you go to the store and you buy a big bag of chicken, like a huge bag of chicken from like Costco or Sam's, and you're getting a deal for that chicken because you're buying it in bulk, right? Well, if you actually take a tub of protein and you try to match the same amount of grams of protein that you get from all that chicken with a tub of protein, the chicken is going to cost more every single time. Every single time. There's literally not one chance. I don't care how cheap your chicken is, it is not going to equal the same amount as your protein. And we are talking about, a regular price protein that's like, let's say $50, which is still pretty expensive for protein. There's way cheaper protein out there that is really high quality, but that's just an example. You'll never find another piece of chicken that will beat that price. So gram for gram with the protein powder is definitely a lot cheaper. Alright guys, the last thing I want to cover with you here about, just protein in general is the supplement companies want to make money. And we are the people that support the supplement companies. But please be wary about the portion size in these containers. You get a scooper every single time it comes with the protein. Sometimes it's not accurate to how much they say you're getting. Believe me, I have gotten a protein tub that came with a scooper that literally looked like this. Look at how huge this thing is. This is like a shovel. A shovel for one scoop of protein. And then the serving size said it was like 40 grams. This is definitely not 40 grams worth of protein. So please make sure when you get your protein powder, even if the tub scooper looks like this, something small, just give it away to make sure that they're not scamming you so you use your protein quicker, so that you have to buy another tub. It's just simple things like this that just help you save money and make sure that your protein lasts the longest and you get your money's worth out of your protein. That's everything I know about protein, guys. There's nothing else I can tell you. I have learned all this stuff through my years of training and buying protein with my own money and wasting money through trial and error. So I really wish I had someone like myself to tell myself, like I'm telling you guys, about what to do when it comes to buying protein. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching my video, and if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe down below if you liked the video, and if you want to see future content, make sure you click that button below for me real quick. It takes 1 second. And make sure that you share this video with a friend who is paying too much money for their protein, because nobody wants their friends to go broke, because then you can't go out with them. Anyways, thank you for your guys' time, and I hope you learned something here today, and I'll see you guys in my next supplement review video. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, at ConnorRungeFit. The link is in the description. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see how I actually make my gains. Not that bad.